Hey, Vikings are 5-0.
You doing the Bushwhackers?
I'm a freaking bushwhacker tonight. Let's go. 5-0.
Blimey. We are 5-0, and it's the bye week. It's a week where we reflect on what we've done and what we're about to do to the NFL for the next 3 months.
It looks like Harmsy did not try to do a double dip here, but he did. He said,
nice.
Effing gummies. We owe Harmsy $4.99. Harmsy, we love you, man. We're going to make this right. We're going to make this right. We appreciate you, man. Look at it. You got 2 entries for the Will Riker jersey.
Wow. Well done, Harms. Well done.
Well done.
Very generous, Harms.
Very generous. We'll let people trickle in here. You know, it's bye week. We got plenty of Vikings to talk about. Plenty.
Absolutely. We got Purple Persuasion hopping on here in a little bit. Going to go over some Vikings scuttlebutt with him. And as always, Horned Up is brought to you by Top the Tater, the best damn dip in the state of Minnesota, in the upper Midwest, in the entire United States, in the entire world. Let's just do it in the entire world.
Made right here in Minnesota. Recipe has not changed in 60 years, and it never will. It never will. It's delicious. Get your butt to the store. Get some Top Tater, veggies, chips, fingers, pizza, breakfast waffles, anything. You dip in Top the Tater. Everybody loves it. Lubbock and I both have sent Top the Tater off to relatives that don't even live in the area. They request it. We send it to them because that's how much we love them, and that's how much we love Top the Tater.
100%. It's just so damn good. So thank you, Top Tater, for sponsoring again. We appreciate it so much. All right, so got a few more coming in here.
Yeah, we got Nit. I feel like I'm late to roll call here. We got Nitzberg, Harms. We got Mike in the house. Ashley, of course. Viking Funeral.
And you were absent Monday, where Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, I believe, was the new member, and he is hot and heavy in the comments already.
Jake is here. JDT, FW Ender, Wham Bam, Vossman. That's very nice of him. Bob Swede. Bob, how you been, man? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
He was on the NFC North Roundtable. It was good to see him.
If he's drinking some Voodoo Ranger. What's this Adam Dubb? These guys never gave me my jersey. Was he someone who won and didn't get a hold of us?
If he's the one who won the Tarkenton one, he never got a hold of. I commented on multiple. I don't think it was Adam Dubb though.
Maybe that's just his name here.
These guys never gave me my jersey. The last jersey giveaway we did was Tarkenton, but I don't know if it was Adam Dubb.
I don't know. We love you too,
What's up, peeps? Let us know. Email us one bar. I mean, we pay up. We pay up on our debts.
Yeah, sometimes we're not the quickest, but we pay up.
Not be the quickest, but I don't remember. Joni, love you too. That's a good-looking feline.
It is. I want to give that little pet. Oh, he's kidding.
Oh, I was wondering, like,
we probably want to send him a jersey.
It was a bad joke. I'm starting to get concerned.
We're gonna get 20 more people coming and say, I didn't get my jersey either.
But the Tarkenton guy never wrote back, and we've reached out to him a few times, so I think he's going to be back on the chopping block here very soon.
Yeah, the statute of limitations have definitely expired on that, so I think it's fair game again.
Yes, it is. We got Purple Persuasion joining us around 7:15. We're going to be talking about him. It's bye week, but like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Jones injury, TJ Hawkinson coming back. Hot damn, and we're 5-0. Oh.
Adam Dubb says, you know what? He'll take the Tarkenton jersey. He'll take
it.
Tristan said, here it is. It's starting. Again, any super chats in the comments today will get you entered into the Will Record jersey. And also to with one bar here, to get on the wheel to when he does his trivia later. It can be anything it could be something from our sponsors or something from One Bar and Luppagus, whatever you want. Let us know if you do win that wheel spin, but a super sticker will get you on that wheel. Or
yeah, right here. Will Riker jersey all month. All month, this will be a thing. All super chats that start off on October 1st. So a lot of you guys have already put it. Every super chat you put in will get you another entry. If you put like 199-cent ones, we might start to question things. But doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's get this Will Riker jersey, baby.
I think it's just so glorious. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is. And Harmsy already has 2 submissions, whether he wanted to or not.
Oh, Harmsy. Bartholomew, how are you, Bartholomew?
Welcome.
Yeah. Vossman got a Randall jersey.
Yep.
Vossman's so
absolutely.
Lucky.
What a way to pick up chicks. You're damn right. All right. Well, let's talk some damn Vikings.
Let's start with our Stud of the Week recap. And I'm going to say this one, for the first week of the season, I was a little disappointed in the results. I really, really wanted that man in the corner to win, Will Reichard. It was close, but he did lose to Andrew Van Ginkel, 49% to 41. Van Ginkel very deserving as well. I just really want this one to go to Will Reichard.
That's fine. They the viewers voted, and that's all that matters. And they wanted Van Ginkel, so to me, is what it is. Will Reichard will get his. Van Ginkel, I mean, the dude has more touch. I mean, he's got the same amount of touchdowns as Josh Jacobs this year. Like, deserved.
It was deserved. I just, again, Will
Sounds like
Reichard's
it might
going
be
to do
just
it.
being a little bit of a crybaby puss.
I just really want Will Reichard to get it. I really thought he was going to. So again, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's hop right into the mailbag today. Let's just get right into that sack of questions you guys sent in. Thank you for everybody who did do that. This one's from Jersey Skull JA. KOC kills me with clock control, big lead calls, passing plays, first half and second half. Then the play calls when needing 6 or 7 yards, we get right under. Is it the receivers not extending to get the first down, or is the OC not realizing the yards needed? Love, Andy.
Love Andy. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
So he's long story. He's upset with Kevin O'Connell's play calling in different situations, whether we're up or we're down.
That's what he's getting at there. Yeah.
You know, Andy, I love Andy. I have to disagree. I mean, through the course of a game, there's going to be some play calls where you scratch your head. I mean, Andy Reid has some play calls that you scratch your head. One of the best coaches to ever do it. I mean, I think Kevin O'Connell has stepped up his game. Mm-hmm. I think he stepped it up a ton. And when other teams start coming back into it, I think it's just a accumulation of things. I don't think it's just play calling at all. There's some play calls you can say, what was he doing? I mean, we can look back at the Jalen Naylor 4th and 1 end around, stuff like that. But like, if he got it, we would be saying how great of a play call it was. So it is what it is. I think it's way different than when Kirk Cousins was here. We're way more ballsy this year, way more ballsy. So I'm fine with the play calling.
It's a bit of a double-edged sword because if it works, you're happy. If it doesn't, you're like, what the hell are they doing? But there has been times during the second half, especially where we're throwing the ball, and we're like, why aren't we running it right now? Like, I don't get it. You're up by multiple scores. Start milking that clock. But again, if they hit, then it's fine. So, yeah, he is, like you said, he's much better than he's been in the past. I feel like he's gotten out of that pass mode, mixed in a lot of runs. Even with Aaron Jones down, he still ran Ty Chandler plenty.
The only thing I'll say is with Ty Chandler out there, throw the ball every time.
Wow. Lombar's not a Ty Chandler fan.
Is anybody after last year? Last week? Did you see that stat for the season? Aaron Jones has like 3 point whatever yards to carry after contact, and Ty Chandler's like -3.
Well, I'll tell you what, who is a fan of him is KOC, because he was definitely sticking up for him in his post-game press. He didn't say the phrase, though. He didn't say the phrase of he did some good things for us. He actually went back and said, there's procedural situations, a lot of his big runs. So he did defend him, and he didn't use his phrase of death that he kept using with Madison last year. Did some good things. I was waiting for it.
What Chandler, like, if he's got a lane and he takes off, it's beautiful. Like, if the dude gets hit or if he has anybody in front of him, we saw it even last week. We've seen it multiple times where he starts sitting there doing this. Like, Ty Chandler's not an RB1. I don't think he ever will be at this point. Like, if we have to move forward, we're going to talk about Aaron Jones' injury. If we have to move forward with Ty Chandler for the next couple of weeks, I don't think that's a good thing at all.
Dalton says,
welcome to see ya.
Bro, he's a stud, says Dalton.
From lovely Tampa. Paul, are you really in Tampa?
Yeah, I hope.
You be safe down there, buddy. You be very safe.
Yeah, that sounds horrifying. Absolutely. Look at Dalton Vincent. Dalton is defending his boy Ty Chandler. Phantom holding call, 36 yards.
Ed Ingram had that guy like by his back.
I don't know.
That was definitely a holding call.
You really want to get into a fight with Dalton Vincent?
I absolutely do not. I love Dalton. Ty Chandler, RB2, bring it on. What is it, week 2? He went out there and just ripped it up. I loved it. I was the biggest Ty Chandler fan. You got to be better than what you were last week. It was painful.
We called it on month, says Dalton. All right, we got one from BK. We got one. I think this one. Yeah, this one's from BK. He also calls himself Big Dog, if you guys didn't know that. But he says, is extending a guy with Pro Bowl potential and Cam Bynum something that needs to happen now? Right now. Right this minute.
What the hell color are my eyes?
I don't know. Probably like shit brown or something.
Right, yellow. Chandler's a stub. Give him more opportunities. Come on, man.
What harms he
Stud?
say?
What's that?
I was wondering. I saw Delton was saying something to Harmsy, and I was going back and seeing what Harmsy wrote. Get Delton to practice and have him fire up Chandler. Here you go.
He should be. Delton should be our special teams coach right now.
He's a hell of a hype man.
Hell yeah, he is.
He was getting Brian Asamoah fired up. All right, what do you think, Lumbar? Is the Cam Bynum extension have to happen right now?
I don't think it's up to the Vikings right now. I saw, who was it? Somebody was talking about Cam Bynum. Cam Bynum has all the leverage right now. If I'm Cam Bynum, I'm not signing any extension right now. Go to the offseason. Make some money. The dude has earned some money. If he signs it now, he's not listening to any other offers. Like Harrison Smith is going to be most likely retiring. And, is Metellus signed through next year or is he a free agent next year? I can't remember.
No, he's signed. Big send him through. He's got another year after this year.
So anyways, Cam Bynum is looking to be safety number 1, right?
I mean, he will be. He has to be by default.
If he's re-signed. This dude is smart enough to know he's going to go test that market. If we could sign him, of course we want to sign him. He's going to make some money. No one in his right mind would re-sign right now when your stock is this high with your team. Michael Boswell, boom, baby. You're in the Will Reichard contest.
Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah. He's also on the wheel for the trivia later as well. I think he'll let it go through the season. I don't think the Vikings will let him hit free agency. I think they'll figure out a deal by then. They're very good at extending guys. They'll give him a fair offer. And they have the money to spend.
There's more urgency at that point. Like, free agency is like tomorrow. We have to pay up. Right now, there's no urgency to pay up and give him some cheddar.
No, I don't think it doesn't have to happen now. I think he's going to get a great bag, whether it's now or later. But
he'll be one of the not like whatever the top. He'll be a top 10 paid safety, and waiting till the off season. If his agent should be fired if he doesn't.
Well, and damn well he doesn't want to go anywhere. He loves it here more than anybody.
People like money.
He's gonna get money. We have plenty of money to spend.
This is his big cash.
And I think the Vikings are gonna give it to him.
Oh no, I think he'll be here. There's no doubt. But he's gonna be expensive.
Yeah. All right. So Ellis Gregor asked this question. We need to give our O-line some love. They seem to be much improved this year. What are the main factors that have the Vikings O-line playing so well as a unit this year?
Wow. They're running the ball?
Well, I think there's a reason. I mean, I think having number 33 back there sure as hell helps.
Well, yeah, but they're actually attempting to run the ball. Like, this offensive line, Blake Brandel has a big part of that, why they're doing so well. We have two of the best tackles in the league. I don't think our line has been actually absolutely just completely disastrous. No. But also the other point that makes this offensive line good is that we got a quarterback that can move in the pocket. He's not just sitting there waiting to get sacked like Kirk Cousins. So Sam Darnold at times is making our offensive line look better than it really is as well, and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, it's really a conglomeration of factors. You mentioned Blake Brandel running the football, Aaron Jones, Sam Darnold. All those things are going into it.
Knack, where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Is there hurricanes in Canada?
Just been sick about Knack in general.
I thought there was a yak stampede up there. So I think it's a lot of things. And, we should give them some love. Let's give our O-line some love right now. I'm going to have a sip for our O-line.
You know what's funny? Every time Knack has come on and I put his comments up there, I'm not kidding you, I thought he was wearing cat ears. That's a picture behind him.
Oh, did you really?
You didn't? Am I the only one who thought he had cat ears? I thought he had cat ears on this whole time, and I thought it was, maybe it's his kids. He thought he was being a goofball. I think that's a picture.
It's definitely a picture frame, but I can see how you see the cat ears now. I really do.
I'm embarrassed. I am completely embarrassed right now.
Apparently, everybody is loves Ty Chandler. So you
want Ty Chandler to be running back one? Because that's my argument.
That's everybody in the comments. Everybody loves.
They want him over Aaron Jones.
No, they want him.
That's my argument. He should be running back 2. If he's running back 1, we're gonna suck.
I know, but Aaron Jones is hurt, so he's gonna be running back 1.
And that sucks.
Okay. Nat confirms it is a picture frame.
Damn it.
Patrick Harms. I think this is from Patrick. No, maybe this one might be from actually at Josh Newman 6667. Do you feel the Vikings cornerbacks are solid enough to help us win a ring this year?
Who?
The Vikings cornerbacks are solid enough to help us win a ring.
Everybody loves a 5th-round running back, especially when he does good. Like I like Ty Chandler.
No, you don't. You hate Ty Chandler.
I like Ty Chandler if he gets 5 carries a game. I don't want Ty Chandler to be running back 1. We need a better option than that.
I think if Aaron Jones is out more than just a week, then we should look to bring in somebody else.
Yeah, running back 2. Beautiful. Ty Chandler, perfect. Speedy. Hit the holes. Don't sit there and dance around. Cornerbacks. Can we? It was.
Are they good enough to win a ring? Are they good enough?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kidding me?
Yeah, they're definitely good
Gilly.
enough.
Oh, Gilly, get that game-winning pick last week. Yeah.
Yeah, and Shaq Griffin stepped up the last couple of weeks. Byron Murphy, I mean, he's probably the one that gets targeted the most, but he came up huge in the Packers game, so I love him for all that. So yeah, they're solid enough. They're the best we've had in a long time. Definitely solid enough. Unlike One Bar's morning.
Well, and just like Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones making our offensive line look better, our edge rushers, our defensive line is playing at a very high level. They're making our cornerbacks play better. Our safeties are making our cornerbacks look better. It's not all the pressure is on the cornerbacks. We have such a damn good, solid unit. Just like when you wake up in the morning, that thing is just rock freaking hard. And that is our defense. So our cornerbacks are not a liability. And they're seasoned vets. They get burned. The next play, they're going to say, who gives a shit? I've been burned a lot in my career. I'm a seasoned vet. I'm going to get you next time. That's when Gilly picks off Aaron Rodgers right where Mike Williams isn't even looking.
Did you see at the end of that, someone was mic'd up, and they basically said, like, we knew one of us was going to get it. Like, there's no doubt. Like, they know they're going to make the play to seal the game. Like, they're not saying, like, we have to do it. They know they're going to do it, and that's huge. That is just the confidence is through the roof with this team, with this defense especially. And I love that they know they're going to make a play to win the game.
Once again, this is brought to you by Top Potato, the best damn dip in the Midwest. If you're in Minnesota, if you're in Wisconsin, the surrounding states, you're going to be able to get yourself some Top Potato, get your butt to the store, grab some delicious Top Potato. And reminder, any super chats from now, October 1st to the 31st, you will be entered to win a Will Reichard jersey.
Wow.
You read that right, a Will Reichard jersey.
Could you imagine going out, getting a bunch of candy on the 31st, and then finding out you won the Will Reichard jersey when you get home?
All right, hold on. You shouldn't be trick-or-treating.
Kidding.
Trick-or-treating. There's a lot of red flags there. Well, and really, we'll probably give it out on like the 3rd or 4th.
I know.
Don't trick-or-treat. Hit that like button, as Ashley said. Let's get over 25 likes. I don't know what we're at. That's just a guess. Hopefully, we're over 25. But let's get over 25 likes.
If you guys need a deposit in your Spank Bank, Tim Boss, he said he would wear that jersey to wear that jersey and that alone to bed. So picture that.
Picture it beautifully.
I still feel like you'd wear socks though. I think you'd have white socks on though.
Right when I go to bed, I'll lay in bed and I'll watch TV or whatever, and about usually 1 to 3 minutes when I know before I'm going to fall asleep, those socks are gone. I wait till the very last second. Very last.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably good to sleep with them on if you ever do. Look at VA Vikings in the house.
Wants that jersey.
What a beautiful family.
Let's go. And remember, everybody who does a super chat as well gets entered into the whatever Lumpagus trivia has for me. Then we'll spin the wheel for some swag. So
mystery.
David Ditter, good to see you, man.
Yeah, David Ditter. David Ditter like Tex Ritter Ditter. We got one more, and this one is from Harmsy. He actually edited it, so I'm not going to read the guy. He had it edit out, but he says, I know we're 5-0, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. Who are some of your potential trade targets? Kier Elam, Travis Etienne, or some intriguing names?
So he put who he wanted us to trade for? Or?
Yeah, he put some options in there.
So, yeah, this will be a topic, too, whether we want the Vikings to actually trade for somebody, but he's asking for a specific name.
Well, he just mentioned, yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about the one he mentioned. Travis Etienne is the one that's kind of been floated around out there. I think Bigsby has this huge game last week. I don't know who else is on the depth chart, but he's a pass catcher. He's explosive. And really, Aaron Jones, 1-year contract. I mean, he's gone after next year.
Angelo, Big Leg Bill.
Hell yeah. So I don't know what's it going to cost. That to me is the big factor. Like, what's it going to cost to get
Not
something
much.
like that?
Ty Chandler.
I don't know what you do there. Those of Dion, he wants the jersey. He wants a Will Reichard.
Dion. You already got a good kicker, man.
He wants a Will Reichard. He knows he's the best that's ever kicked in the NFL.
You know what? I think we should send Dion a Will Reichard jersey.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I'd love for him to come on the NFC North Roundtable just weirdly wearing a Will Riker jersey of all jerseys ever. It'd be beautiful.
Dion getting a lot of love in the comments.
Dion is getting love in the comments. This should be the One Bar Dion and Lupagus show. Dion, hopefully we're gonna have Dion on next week when we do Sculling with the Enemy.
Absolutely.
As far as a name to trade for the Vikings, I don't have a name. I think we're going to talk about whether the Vikings should make a trade or not. But Travis Etienne is a name that's probably bounced around, whatever. But
Chuba Hubbard, I've seen him out there too.
Who's going to give up much for him at this point? I mean, I don't know.
Jake, the Minnesota sports fan.
Sports fan wants in on this. He wants in on that Riker jersey.
We got a lot of names on the wheel. I mean, to everybody getting the super stickers tonight, you're also going to be on the wheel for the trivia. So you're double dipping here. Double dipping.
Hell yeah.
And also the Will record. So maybe Dion will win.
I want Dion the Will win the Will record jersey so bad.
And I hope he does. Everybody's going to say it's rigged.
No, you're going to watch the wheel spin. Or no, yeah, it's at the end of the month. You're right. Yeah,
all right.
Right. I was talking about
look at ND Magoo has an idea. He's going to dust off AP, bring him back.
Well, he could probably use the cash.
Sounds like he really could. So that wraps up our mailbag. If Patrick Harms was here, he'd go,
He would. Just Damian Pierce, that's another name that has been floated out there, but I don't think Texans don't want to give him up.
Joe Mixon's still banged up. The guy, what's his name? Ugabungo Agnale. He's out there. He's doing all right. So
you actually said that name fairly well.
The guy maybe nailed it. I'm not sure. JT93 just wants a mail pick.
Mail pick? What's that mean?
I have no idea.
Mail pick.
I don't know. I
think I know what he means.
Oh, mailbag he meant. Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think it is.
Dalvin's on the practice squad. Yeah. That's a great point. Barring here's what the Vikings need. If Aaron Jones, hey, we got a new member. We should we're going to try to get a couple new members here shortly, but it's a great point by VA Viking. With all the running backs on all the practice squads, you don't make a trade. We need if Aaron Jones is say out for 3 to 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
TYA, skull to all of our Florida brothers and sisters. Hope you're all well. My parents are safe and sound.
Good
to hear that. Appreciate that. Skull TYA. You go snipe somebody from a practice squad. We need a bruiser and Ty Chandler as the sexy, fast running back. Because right now we don't have a bruiser. It's CJ Ham. Myles Gaskin is just kind of in between. So we need that guy that can just go get those tough yards right now because he's not it.
Are you calling Delvin Cook a bruiser?
I'm not, but he's more of a bruiser than Ty Chandler.
I mean, he's been here. He knows KOC. It makes sense.
KOC knows him. He probably doesn't want him.
Maybe he does. He loves all his players very much.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Dalvin Cook. I love reunions after a couple of years. It gets me my what's it called?
Juice is flowing?
No. It doesn't get me. What's the word? It's gonna kill me. No.
Dylan Dodson thinks Myles Gaskin's being overlooked.
Get warm feelings about something.
Warm fuzzies?
Close.
Oh, Tim Boss has a guess. He thinks maybe it's horny.
Stop guessing words. It's God, this is gonna bug the shit out of me. We get those warm feelings. It comes back nostalgic. That's what I'm thinking of. Love just went right for Chubby. I love those nostalgic signings where they're gone and they come back and it's beautiful and it rarely ever works out.
Nurse just verklempt. That was a good one.
Verklempt. That's not bad. That's pretty close. So, all right. Anyways, moving on. I figured out
all right.
Morning wood. A lot of people think it had to do with my phallus.
You guys are really sick. You guys are really perverted. Pro Persuasion should be on here shortly, but I think we got time to do one more.
Yeah, it'll be on in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah, so let's talk about the biggest surprise of the Vikings season so far. The biggest surprise. It can be a player. It can be a side of the ball. Maybe it's defense, offense. Maybe it's special teams. What are your guys' biggest surprise of the year 2024?
Surprise and be specific. I mean, be as specific as possible. Not just 5-0.
What?
Yinkle defense. Julian Marker wants Jerome freaking Ford.
Jerome Ford? He's a bruiser.
Dalvin Cook.
Love did exactly what you said not to do.
Said, screw it. I'm just gonna, you know what? It's a wonderful surprise. And
Sarah
I'm not going to argue that.
A record. Like, screw it.
Defense and Sammy D with KOC. Yeah. There we go. That's a good one.
More specific.
Somewhere in the night. All right, we got one new member tonight. Let's get another one. Yeah. There is the link right there. Get your butts. Let's be a new member. New members are also on the wheel tonight for the trivia that I'll probably fail. I have no idea what the topic is.
So you can be really easy or really hard.
Well.
Oh, we got Joyful Noise Drums. He wants to be on.
Fear the Will, Joyful Noise Drums. What would you guess a Joyful Noise Drum sound would sound like? No, hold on. Just drums.
Oh, that was the joyfulness when I was moaning.
There's a link. Let's get a new member. Boone of the Vikings. Yeah, Boone was cut from the Panthers practice squad, I think, today.
That would give you nostalgia.
It would. You know what? I would take Michael Boone RB1 over Ty Chandler.
That might be crazy talk, but I definitely think it was a bruiser that you're talking about.
Let's see. Need top tater at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is on a top tater. I'm gonna have to message our good buddy Corey over at Top Tater, see what's up.
Yeah. Jake, Minnesota sports fan. He loves how this team is playing like a team. All three phases playing are looking good, except for punt return. My biggest surprise is not that we're 5-0, but it's how we're winning. Like, we're just destroying teams. Like, you're up 28-zip in Lambeau against the Packers, a team that's supposed to contend for the NFC title this year, destroying the Houston Texans at home, a team that's supposed to be in the AFC mix. The San Francisco 49ers, who turn out maybe they're not very good this year, but we killed them at home. It was closer than it needed to be. I mean, it's not that you're winning, you're destroying these teams. Like, you're winning in the first two quarters. Never saw that coming, and I'm still surprised I'm even saying it.
Yeah, no, you're T-Bass. Is T-Bass in Florida?
Yeah, that's where he eats his iguanas.
God, you're right. Hold on. T-Bass, how you looking down there? How's the? Are you in the path? Where are you at? Love to hear.
Yeah, he was today. Like you were. I mean, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about to get real. So hopefully T-Bass is safe and sound somewhere. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We love T-Bass here. One more Love a Good Show.
Everybody loves T-Bass. Stay safe, T-Bass. Yes, absolutely. Everybody's concerned about T-Bass. Hopefully you're good, buddy. My biggest surprise is just Kevin O'Connell. That's why earlier on the comments, just questioning his play calling. It's like, yeah, there's some questions out there, but Kevin O'Connell emerging as like one of the best coaches in the NFL. I remember they were doing some sort of skit. Was it last year or the year before? Where Travis Kelce, they would show a picture of a coach and he had to say their name, like who it was. And he was saying them, and there's a couple he wasn't really sure on, but then Kevin O'Connell came up, a picture of him. He's basically like, is this really a coach? Like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. It's like, screw you, man. He's like one of the best coaches now. And he has just continued to elevate his coaching year in and year out. And this year he is officially on the map.
Yeah, he is the map. He is the map. Talking about a Cam Bynum extension. How about a KOC extension right now? Get it done.
I never saw if T-Bass wrote, but everybody's wishing T-Bass.
He's on the East Gate, or he just wrote. He's on the East Coast, but that was crazy.
Just watching that, I mean, I don't even know what the count was up to. It was at like 14 tornadoes, and I stopped watching the live stream. How many it was? So it's crazy. T-Bass. Matamita wants to get on that Will Riker jersey.
I thought he just wrote 099 like to trick us. I didn't see those actually colors.
He might have. I've never seen blue before. Never seen blue. All right, Matamita, you're in, man, and you're in on the trivia for sure. Let's go, Justin.
There he is,
gentlemen. What's going on here?
How you doing, man?
It has been a minute.
It has been a minute, but it's good to see you guys. How you guys doing?
5-0,
baby. How are you doing? That's what I want.
Hey, we're 5-0, man. Can't complain about that. I don't think anybody in the world had us. Any fan, any media member, insider, whatever, didn't have us at this. So I'm very happy to be where we are. So Skull Vikes right now.
Hell yes. Hell. What was so? Lupagus and I think we're both 8-9. What was your preseason prediction?
You don't want to hear that, but I think I had.
It's going to be bad.
8 wins, I think. 8 wins.
All right,
I think
you're
I
right in the
projected.
vicinity.
I told you guys to smash the over on 6.5. I was very confident about that, but over 8 wins, I wasn't. That first part of the schedule had me scared, but I'm honestly shocked and I'm very excited right now. So that's good stuff.
Hell yes. Tristan wants in on that. Hey, got to do the super chat 7 and 8. JDT said, you know what? I'm not even counting a game. Screw it. I'm canceling one out. All right, give us what's the scuttlebutt? Aaron Jones. What are we thinking? What are you hearing out there?
Yeah, Aaron Jones, I think Florio he was going to be back next week, or not this week, but the week after the bye. So Detroit week 7.
Really?
I know, but KOC shed some news. I didn't get the vibe that he's going to be back next week. The way I kind of took from it, it sounds like he's going to be more. It's not long term, which is good, but I'm going to be pretty shocked if he's there week 7. I think week 8 looks more feasible. That short week with the Rams. But yeah, I think that's a big concern because the Vikings offense looked pretty suspect without Aaron Jones in the lineup. And we've seen Chandler, he knows what he can do. I think he had a bad game against the Jets, but it's a problem. And I think the whole offense runs through him. So if he's out for any extended period of time, hopefully, KOC can scheme up some good plays, but I don't know. I think the trade deadline and Aaron Jones are probably the two biggest talkers right now.
Well, let's talk about the trade deadline. Do you think the Vikings would actually make a move for running back if Jones is out? I mean, we see Travis Etienne mentioned, Hubbard's another guy I've seen mentioned. Do you think they'd actually make a move for a back?
I think they should. Now, I'm not saying they will. It depends who they can get there. I don't know if somebody like Etienne, I think, is maybe a little bit too splashy. The Vikings only have, I think, 3 picks as of now. There's talks about a 7th round pick. I'm not 100% sure if that's even been awarded to us yet. Obviously, we got the Kirk one, so we probably have 4, in the grand scheme of things. So I think with the draft capital, in my opinion, you're in a window right now. I mean, nobody thought us at 5-0. You're obviously Super Bowl contenders now. You could say that officially. So in my opinion, you got to go all in on this. And, our window's only open, for who knows how long. It could be a long-term thing, but given our past, it's been like 2009, 2017, and that's it. So this could be one and done. So I think Kwesi should do whatever it takes to bolster this team. Depth, I think, is probably realistic that they do make some trades, maybe cornerback or defensive tackle, maybe a low-tier running back. I think at this point, anybody splashy, I think, is going to get a little hesitant, I think. But, I'd be pretty excited. I think if Jones is out for an extended period of time, he's shown that he can't really play a whole season anyways. And the whole offense starts and stops with him. So I really do think they should make a move.
Nice. Boom. Thank you, FT Matty Man. He's in the mix for Will Reichard.
In the Will Reichard sweepstakes. Lucky duck.
What do we got going? I was getting my kid down. So what are we raffling right now? Reichard jersey or what are we doing?
All the super chats. Everybody gets a chance to win a Will Reichard jersey. Imagine just wearing that puppy. A kicker jersey. Have you ever seen a kicker jersey in person?
I don't know. I have seen a random punter that the Vikings have had every once in a while, but I don't know if I've had a kicker. But there might have been some Walsh jerseys back in the day, maybe some Longwell ones too. But yeah, that's a good jersey. His hair is going to be super long. I don't know if he's going to cut it. The guy's just lights out. He's a baller. So
100%.
Nice little pick from Kwesi there in the 5th, 6th round, something like that. So big one.
Vocal Vikes in the house.
Vocal Vikes, what's going on? Rap man.
Sup, Rap? How's it going, man?
Rap's always.
He's good. He said he's good.
Good dude.
He's a good dude. So TJ Hawkinson returning after the bye. You get the impression it's going to be a full go with him. I mean, are they going to ease him in? Do you think he's going to be?
I think he's going to be
no
eased in. I really don't know if he's a full lock this week I'm always 1 week ahead here. I don't know if he's a full lock for next week. I think they would want to maximize the full 3-week window there. And in theory that he could even miss the Lions game and the Rams game and then be activated that Friday after the Rams game. I think he'll be back. I think the Rams game is like 75-80% positive. I think it's 50-50 coming in next week. I think KLC's probably going to slow play it anyways. He's looks good, blah, blah, blah. I know Hawkinson really wants to get back. He said that multiple times in some interviews. But for sure, I think the Rams is pretty likely. Lions, I'm like 50-50 on. But I think he's a huge weapon. They need that intermediate, that short passing game. I think that's really going to open up there. So I hopefully he's back. But I could see them. If he is back, he's definitely going to be on some kind of a snap count. Ease him in there. They'll still work in Oliver and Mott and stuff. But probably after the first game of him being back, then they'll kind of unleash him fully.
Hell yeah.
Who do you think, like just your personal opinion, come end of the season, who's the worst team in the NFC North right now? We're the only division with a winning record. Everybody's got a winning record right now. Bears, I mean, they're playing some ass teams, but they're beating the hell out of them. They got the Jaguars coming up. Packers got the Cardinals coming up. I mean, Lions are going to be good. Who do you actually think finishes in the basement? Who's the worst team in the North?
I think it's the Bears, if I had to pinpoint one. Mm-hmm. I think their offense is getting a little bit better. They've had a really, cupcake schedule, in my opinion. They have a couple more easy games. I mean, they could still kind of be undefeated, until they hit that first NFC North game. I think they play Detroit first. Detroit's kind of had a soft schedule-ish too. I'm not real. We'll see how they are. They're definitely the team to beat right now. But they've showed some. Their defense has got some holes. I mean, they've given up a lot of points. Their offense is good, and so I think that's a given. But it's up to their defense, and I think the Packers are just kind of. They're good on defense and they're good on offense, but they're not like, wow, I'm like super shocked by how they're playing right now. But I'd say Bears probably finish last. But it's a tough division, and I think there's three of the best teams in the NFC are, the Packers, Lions, and the Vikings are the three best teams in the NFC right now.
Hell yeah. So earlier this year, there was some news, scuttlebutt about Brian Flores potentially being a head coaching candidate, but they're like, no, he's got a pending lawsuit, so it's not going to happen. But I feel like lately with some of the things I've been seeing on Twitter, maybe they're starting to shift back after this 5-0 start. Where are you on this? I mean, what are you hearing? Do you think Flores might actually get a head coaching interview and maybe a job?
He's gotten some steam. I've seen some candidates that people are keeping their eyes on. Some of the top writers, I think Diana Rossini at The Athletic had it. Somebody in ESPN was talking about how he's, I think it was Fowler or Graziano. One of them, I think he's getting some steam, and it has rightfully so. He's the number one defense in the NFL, DVOA, EPA per play. PFF, I think, is a little lower on the defense right now, but it's proven he's the top defense right now. I think the only thing holding him back at this point is just the lawsuit. Is an NFL owner going to take a gamble on, he's suing the league, suing the NFL? Props to the Steelers hiring him, a couple years ago, and the Vikings last year. I think that takes guts, and I think he deserves to be another head coach again. It's a bad situation in Miami, but he deserves a second chance. I think he's going to be extremely picky. It's not going to just jump ship to the Jets, per se. He's going to make sure he's got a right fit, because this is his last chance. He's not just going to take any, job just to take it. But I think it's the whole. I think there was some movement on his legal situation. I think the NFL and him are trying to battle who's. Does the NFL have the ownership to do all this kind of thing? It's kind of like how they're kind of keeping it in-house, and it seems a little biased in my opinion. I'm not a legal guru or anything like that, but there is a chance that it could get worked out by the end of, when the coaching season comes up in January and February next year in 2025. But I still think it's a pretty good chance that he's back, but who knows?
Can you imagine going if Flores got hired and we get Robert Saleh? Can you imagine going from that to that? Yeah. I mean, Robert Saleh, horrible head coach, wonderful defense
awesome coordinator. I mean, the Jets defense is not a joke either. They were giving us a run for our money. I mean, you got 2 to 3 lockdown corners there too. Their pass rush was solid. Their linebackers are good. Definitely a top defense, top 5 for sure in my opinion in the NFL. But Robert Saleh, he could make his way back to San Francisco. He's got ties. Kwesi, I think, worked, was a analyst or something for the 49ers. He's got ties to that organization. If I had to put money on it, gun to the head, I think Flores is back next year. But I think after that is probably where it's going to get dicey.
That's fine. We'll have 2 Super Bowl titles by then.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
All right, Purple Persuasion on Twitter. You guys are over 10K, correct?
We are officially over 10K. We hit it a couple days ago. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody's support, all of our followers. We couldn't do it without you. It was a little under 13 months. That's pretty wild how fast we grew, and we enjoy bringing everybody content. Top news, Viking aggregator, if you want to call us that. We do a lot of other things too, but we enjoy bringing everything, all the content, all in one spot. We, love bringing it.
Yeah, and thank you so much. I mean, you guys are on the ball. I'm just multiple posts per hour. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
What the
in-season stuff's fun too. All the stats and stuff. It's cool. It's our first true in-season. We were hustling early on. We were nobodies this time last year. We really didn't kind of get onto the scene until about January. So it's for all those out there trying to grind and get followers, just keep grinding. You'll get it, and keep doing what you're doing. Find a lane, find the style that you guys like, and just stick with it. And you'll get there. But some people don't care. They just enjoy Talk Vikes. We do that too. So just thank you to everybody. We appreciate it.
I mean, you pass on the news where you're putting it in front of people where a lot of people aren't seeing it. But what the hell is what is an aggregator? Like, what is the actual definition of that on Twitter? Please
don't get me started on that conversation.
I think I know what I could relate to.
I'm
literally everybody aggregates unless you're like a beat writer who actually.
I'm going to stick up for you on this one. Trust me.
All right, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
But like, so here's my assumption is an aggregator is you're sharing other news that people are putting out, not from the original source. Correct?
Yeah,
you're
that's the definition. Yeah.
So here, this is what I find funny is when you're retweeting or you're citing the source. You're not saying you're doing it.
Yeah.
And people get bent out of shape, but like you're one of the best follows out there. Like that's who I want to follow, where you're going to be sharing that immediately based off of what you're seeing. So I'm not going to see something lost in my feed. Like I don't get it. Like people get bent out of shape. Like that's the absolute counts you want to follow.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's, we bring all the, we do it. There are aggregators out there that don't do it by the books. We've done from day one by the books. Yeah. We give you guys the original source where it was. 99% of the time we link, like you just drop down on our tweets. You'll find the original source. Some of it's behind a paywall. But that's why we have access to all that stuff. So we get it to you guys. But if you ever want the full context, we can't write an essay in a paragraph or do these MLAs Chicago citations and crap, but I think how we do it by the books. We pride ourselves on that, and I think it's just the people that just hate aggregators in general. But most people out there, unless you're like a beat writer putting out the inside information, we do got some connections to inside people too. So it's not like we solely on all that stuff, but I think it's just those people that just wake up and they hate aggregators and they always.
No, you guys do it.
It is what it is.
You guys do it the right way.
Absolutely.
You put the link right there to see the whole article. So you guys do a fantastic job. Hats off to you guys. 10K. Yeah, that's a big feat. So
yeah, thank you
I do got to ask you this. Yeah. PPP, JJ McCarthy. He's the future.
He's the
you
future.
Guys love him.
I didn't forget about him. This is don't forget about him.
There's no way I thought you would forget about you guys are all in them. So let me give you this scenario.
Sure.
And this is a great scenario.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold leads the Viking. I want to your personal opinion, not what you think they would do. Sam Darnold leads the Vikings to the Super Bowl. And let's say, and a lot of it has to do with Sam Darnold. Let's say 35 touchdowns, 11 picks, ton of yards, whatever. And we lose the Super Bowl. You want the Vikings to bring him back on a 2-year contract, the fact that he would come back?
So lose in the Super Bowl?
We go to the Super Bowl and we lose.
I still think you got to go JJ. I think just the way this roster's built, I think the only way you bring Sam back is if he wins the Super Bowl. Then it's hands down. I don't care if it's one of you guys or Case Keenum or whoever wins the Super Bowl gets a lifetime contract if you're a Viking. For me, I don't care who it is, Cal Sloter, whoever it is. But so if Sam wins the Super Bowl, he's got to be back. But I think even if you lose, I still think that this roster's built for a rookie contract. Sam Darnold's not taking cheapy little deals. I think you're looking at least a Baker Mayfield type deal, 40 million, 45, something in there. And even if there's like an out of some sort, it's still money that you could spend to whatever the other weakness is. Harrison Smith's probably in his last year. We don't have a lot of draft picks, so don't think we're going to be able to plug in a lot of holes there, even though they're unproven to begin with. I still think it's built for a rookie quarterback. I still think JJ McCarthy has the skills, has the tool set to thrive. I think, and in my opinion, I really don't know if it really truly matters who the quarterback is with this team. I think KOC is just a quarterback whisperer. I think he got Dobbs can't even throw a football, and we won a couple games with him. Nick Mullins throws for 400 yards 2-3 times and multiple touchdowns. Yeah, he throws some picks. That's not really KOC's fault. And he's made Darnold into his best of his career. He's proven that it doesn't really matter who it is. And I think with a rookie quarterback, I think JJ McCarthy has tools that Darnold doesn't have. He's got the big arm. He's got the little intermediate throws. I think he's a little bit more mobile than Sam is too. And he's younger, and I think he's a winner too. So unless he wins the Super Bowl, I think JJ McCarthy's your quarterback next year. But there's going to be talks. There's going to be rumors. I mean, we'll see where we are at that point. But as the season builds up and we get closer and closer to the playoffs, it's already kind of a chatter. It's going to get pretty big, especially in the offseason.
Right, Justin, we got one more for you.
Sure.
Well done on that one, by the way. That was well said. I know you're out in the Chicago area, but you got ties in Minnesota. I know.
Yeah, my parents still live there. I grew up there. For all those that are listening, Bemidji, that's where I'm from. Really far north there, Paul and Babe. So pretty small town there, outside of the Bemidji State Beavers. If you guys know them. But yeah, that's where I grew up. My parents still live in like the Bemidji Cass Lake area. So I'm up in Bemidji, that area, at least a few times a year, seeing my family and whatnot.
So have you had Top to Tater?
I have heard of it, but I have not had it, which is actually surprising.
Lord, Justin,
I know.
Go to your bed.
I know. Nick gives me crap for that all the time, but I've not physically tried it. But
Nick loves it, right? Nick's a big fan.
Yeah, he's a big fan. Right. He gives me grief about it every once in a while too. So.
All right. Final question then. Let's. What is your updated Vikings final record prediction?
Yeah, if I had to redo it, I think we can get to 13 wins.
Hell yeah!
I don't think we're going undefeated. That's extremely unrealistic. If we do, great. But I don't even know if I want that because I think with like the Patriots, it just builds and there's so much pressure and just so much like trying to break the records and stuff. I think the Patriots had that 1 year, and I just don't want that for the team. I don't want us to lose a bunch of games. I hate saying that, but crossing that bridge, I think 13 wins is very feasible. 12 for sure, and I think if we beat the Lions, I mean, that's good. And the schedule gets pretty soft there for a good chunk of it. And I'm really looking forward to that Atlanta game, man. I want to light Kirk Cousins up, man. That's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. That's my favorite game I'm looking forward to. We just can't lose that one. Don't lose that one, please.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Justin, you were the man. You were the man. 10,000 on Twitter. Well done. One of our favorites of the show. So we'll have you on again soon. It's been too long.
And thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. Always love your guys' stuff. And if you guys don't follow One Bar and Lupagus, give them a sub, please. They're killing it on YouTube too. Getting big on on Twitter now too. So keep up the good work, guys. I love your guys' stuff.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. Take care, buddy.
Have a good one, guys.
Justin. Boom, boom, boom. He's the shit.
He is the shit. Tim Voss. Thanks, Justin. Every time Voss comes up, I just picture him nothing but a Will Riker jersey, and his little butt cheeks hanging out the back.
I picture stuff dangling in the front. It shouldn't be. Let's get two more members tonight. There's the link right there. Remember,
like a full meat deli section swinging in the front of that thing.
We got it. Also, there's still a chance to do a super chat for the Will Riker jersey and for the trivia giveaway. I'm going to take a minute to get the giveaway at least ready for everybody that has super chatted.
Yeah, and while One Bar's doing that, let's talk about this. Next topic we want to talk about is, and this is really hard, and this is like, it's just the best of the best. What is your best Vikings free agent signing so far? This is like trying to pick your favorite kid. Best free agent signing.
I mean, I'd like to take some like a name out of it, but just leave it open.
I think when people take names out of things.
Well, I mean, if everybody is like, what's your favorite type of peanut butter? What is it?
Skippy? I don't know.
Skippy? What the hell? It's not 1982. When's the last time you had Skippy? I've been in your house. You don't have Skippy in your cupboard
right now.
Go get it.
I'm not going to go home and get my Skippy.
Exactly. You don't have any
there.
Skippy. You do not have any Skippy.
I'll be right back. I'm getting my Skippy.
Oh, damn it. I knew it. He's got Skippy. Damn it. Of course he's got Skippy. I'm glad he's getting Skippy. I can't see the comments, so hold on. He's getting Skippy. He's so excited about his Skippy. Joyful noise drums. Monamidai. He's going to be so happy when he comes back to show the Skippy. Like, too happy. All right, let me catch up on these comments. I got Skippy too. OT's for me. Van Ginkel's around my age. He's got Jiff. Jiff is the right answer, by the way. Sling and Sam, the man, Ginkel, Aaron Jones, Cashman, Jiff. Yeah, no, I said how excited you're going to be back. I believed you immediately when you left.
What a breath.
Jiff is the only peanut butter.
I guess
Skippy's the very low level peanut butter.
I think it's pretty high class, actually.
I mean, it's the cheapest peanut butter. I mean,
no, I think that would be essential every day.
I don't know. Skippy's right there. But
I
well
really
done.
Don't have a preference.
Who's eating Skippy? Yeah, nobody's eating Skippy.
Why does everybody hate Skippy?
Lupagus is weird. I think I'm surprised. So back to the best free agent signing.
Yeah.
We got a Sam. We got Sam, Ginkles, Cashman.
Mm-hmm.
Ginkel seems to be the winner by far.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the sexiest one. Who'd you go with?
Thinks Gilmore is my choice. Gilmore. Wow, I'm surprised. I mean, Gilmore, no preseason, no training camp. The dude comes out there and gets a game-sealing interception. This is a wonderfully tough question. There's no wrong answers because they are all fantastic. But God, Ginkel's been so good. Darnold's been so good. But we saw this team without Aaron Jones. It's like, I think I got to go Aaron Jones. It's like this team without him, not even running the ball, just the fact that he's back there catching balls out of the backfield. That's been his big thing as well. So, like, Sam Darnold it's either Sam Darnold or Aaron Jones for me. I'm going Aaron Jones.
Makes sense. To answer, Aaron Kinnick said, Jordan Skip used to say, spread the fun. Well, they now say, fuel the fun. Fuel the fun. Spread sounds
they're struggling. They got to come up with something new.
Spread sounds a little too dirty.
If it worked, they would have, just like Top Tater. The recipe's been the same for 60 years. If their slogan would have worked, they would have kept the same.
I mean, I buy Jif just as much as I buy Skippy. I never sat down and actually had a taste test. I don't know. Peanut butter is peanut butter.
No, Skippy's it's gross.
I went Blake Cashman. I just think he does so much that maybe he doesn't get credit for. Like, he's in every single big play, like whether he's creating the pressure, swatting the ball that ends up getting intercepted. It's always Blake Cashman in the middle of everything. Leads the team in tackles. I believe he has 40. A lot of turnovers this Vikings defense has created, and Blake Cashman is a part of just about every single one. He's been huge. And again, this is like the hardest question to answer because this free agent class is the reason why we're 5-0. It's insane. It's absolutely
insane. Yeah, I mean, you look at it. So Aaron Jones is playing so good because Sam Darnold is. Sam Darnold's playing so good because Aaron Jones is. Van Ginkel's playing so good because Blake Cashman is. Blake Cashman's playing so good, so Van Ginkel is. I mean, it's like they're all connected. There is 0, 0, 0 wrong answer. Gilmore is playing as good because our edge rushers are playing good. Like, they're all connected. It's wonderful. There's 0 wrong answers.
Has there ever been a free agent class, and I'm going to say a history of the NFL, that's come in and just like created instant chemistry? Like
through 5 games? Hell no.
No. That's a huge nod to our coaching staff getting this group together and they're just gelling so damn quick. It's unbelievable. It's insane. And I can't think of a single Vikings free agent class or even a free agent class in the entire NFL that's had such an impact so early in a season. Like, you've always seen like the hype, like, oh my God, this team's going to win the Super Bowl. Look at everybody that they signed in the offseason. Some guy gets hurt, some guy doesn't perform, some guy just got the contract and doesn't care. And the whole thing falls apart. The Vikings free agent class, it's just banger after banger after banger. We talked about last week. It's like when your favorite albums of all time, like every single song is a banger. That's what this free agent class is. It is Rancid and Out Come the Wolves, because every song is a banger, and it's hard to pick your favorite one. So it's absolutely hats off to Kwesi for what he's done, for Flores and his input on what he needs, what he wants, and KLC also getting, hey, Sam Darnold's out there, let's bring him in. I know what I can work with here. I like his tools. I can make him be his best, and Aaron Jones as well. Him coming available, Vikings going in there, sweeping and getting them. It's huge. It's unheard of, and this may go down. And this isn't me being purple here, spewing purple fluids out of my body. This might be the best free agent class in the history of the NFL. It might be. 100%.
What?
I think our free agent class might go down as the best in NFL history. Honestly, it's not. I don't think. Like,
I mean, who are you comparing it to?
I mean, you just think of classes in the past. Like, I mean, I know Detroit a couple years ago, when they got who was the corner they got from Pittsburgh, and maybe they got David Montgomery that year. Like, oh my God, they really just retooled here, and the cornerback didn't really pan out. Montgomery's been good, but there's always pieces that don't pan out. Every one here is just hit. So unless something falls off the face of the earth, I don't know if there ever will be a better one.
We'll see. It's early. I mean, I'd love to see some of the best free agent classes out there. I guess I haven't looked. I know there's been some teams that have spent a lot of money. And usually when you spend a lot of money, like high dollar guys, it doesn't pan out. And Kwesi did his thing where he's mastered, where he goes after these guys coming after that first contract, coming off these guys that have just been depth. Andrew Van Ginkel, he barely even started in Miami. Mm-hmm. I mean, he'd start when people got hurt, but that's his bread and butter. So, like, as far as value wise, what we paid these guys, I'm all on board. As far as this could be one of the best ones ever.
And I also feel like with our 5-0 start, everybody, NFL.com has us as number one in the power rankings. Like,
should be.
It's hard to we're looking at this objectively, and maybe people watching don't believe that, and this isn't purple. Like, we're looking at this from just what they've done, and you're looking at the stats, look at the production, look at the way this team's playing. This isn't through purple lenses. This is through clear lenses and object. If they were sucking, we would call them out. We would call them out on it, but they're not. They're just. It's amazing.
8 starters from the free agent class. You're damn right. We got 8 starters.
And depth pieces that are panning out. So,
all right. Well, what is it? Trivia time?
No. We gotta give love to our latest members.
We do have to give love to our latest members. So this is just a random come of our latest members. We don't have the new one on tonight, but greatly appreciate all of our members. Here are some of our latest members right here. Soak all these names in. Some of you guys have just rejoined. This isn't your first rodeo. You're back. Some of you are brand new members. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
So keep those memberships coming. Helps the channel. We appreciate it. If you guys want to become a new member and be added to that list for next week, there is the link. Hit it. Be a member. It's as low as $2.99 a month. That's a pack of Starbursts.
It's a pack of Starburst. Or maybe a pack of those Nerds gummy clusters. Try those?
No, I'm not too. I like a cup of coffee and
they just came out.
You should be eating Nerds clusters.
I don't.
For our age.
I was excited when I heard about them, but I'm like, he's not really my favorite. But
all right. You know what? I don't like candy. Starburst sometimes. That's about it.
You know what I like as I gotten older is those orange slices. Those things are good.
That means, that's fair. I mean, that means you're getting old. That's what old people like, are orange slices.
They're good. And
you probably didn't like them a couple years ago, but now you do because you're old.
That's fine. I am old. Delton says candy is gross.
Really, I'm not a candy guy at all. Starburst, I will munch on Starburst.
Here's one thing. Like, if you have a really juicy steak, I got to have some chocolate after. A really good steak, you got to have chocolate after. 100%.
Right. It's random, but I'm not going to argue that. I'm all for it.
It's just so good. It's just so good. Skull Toy loves Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. Ick.
Hey, Reese's Pieces are actually very underrated.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces are good. I used to love those things. I just never. Werther's Original is the next up, I guess. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, that's what comes out.
Like hard caramels.
You probably didn't like orange slices 2 years ago either. Werther's Originals are coming. If you like candy, they're coming.
I'm not ever gonna eat those. Let's go one more before we get into the trivia. Let's talk about this rookie class so far through 5 games. They just thoughts on it. And I do want to start with Dallas Turner, a guy we all was, this is going to be defensive rookie of the year. He's blowing it up in camp, looking like the next big thing. What are your guys' thoughts on Dallas Turner through 5 games? Now and later. Those things would rip your fillings right out of your teeth.
Jesus, they still make those?
I don't know.
Yeah, those are hard.
Thoughts on Dallas Turner? Let's just start there.
Dally. How are we feeling about Dally? Delton Vincent loves him.
Loves him.
How can you not? I don't love him on special teams. He'll start getting after it. It says Boswell. Good song. Thank
Sex
you.
And Candy.
Boswell just says 8.
8.
Banana Laffy Taffy, underrated.
That's gross.
You got to stop that 4th and 1 against the Jets. Has even played since Purple Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Mixed reviews.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I'm not concerned at all. He could definitely turn it up here and just be a beast. I was expecting more production at this point. I thought he'd maybe have 2.5, 3 sacks. His production's a little disappointing. I don't know why he's out there in special teams, but he did. What game was that? Was it the Texans game when he did the whole slip and slide thing?
I believe that was a game before. I think that was week 2. Wasn't it?
Niners game.
Shit.
He's progressing a little bit slower than I thought. I'm not concerned, but I'm a little disappointed right now.
I'm not disappointed one damn bit, and that's because everybody in front of him was playing so damn good. Patrick Jones, who the hell thought he was going to have 5 sacks?
I thought Dallas Turner would have 5 sacks.
No. The fact Patrick Jones is lighting it up. Grenard lighting it up. Van Ginkel lighting it up. When those guys are lighting it up, you just say, Dallas, your time is coming, but it ain't right now. So it's like, who gives a shit? Dallas Turner, if anybody calling him a bust, anybody sad about his production?
No one's calling him a bust.
I'm just saying, anybody disappointed about his production, then you should be mad about Patrick Jones ripping it up. It makes 0 sense. Turner is going to be damn good. Turner had his sack the first week of the season. It was beautiful. When he gets his chances, he's going to do it. He just doesn't have any chances. So Patrick Jones is gone next year. He's going to be in the mix. So Dallas Turner is the shit. It's just he's not getting any opportunities, and that's a good problem to have.
How do you feel about him in special teams?
Special teams, he should never play again. He sucks at special teams.
Obviously, Will Reichert is the crown jewel of the class so far. Perfect. He's perfect. He's perfect in every single way. He's perfectly awkward. He's perfect on the field. Got a perfect leg. His girlfriend or wife took a picture of him taking a little snap there today and put it on social media. Will Reichert. How much do we love Will Reichert? He is a rookie of the year right now.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic. I mean, our rookie class, you look at McCarthy, unfortunately out of the equation. I mean, Kyrie Jackson, absolutely horrible. You got to take, I mean, you look at who's here and who's playing. I mean, Will Reichert is fantastic. The Rouse, the Juergens, the Levi Drake Rodriguez, all guys for the future. Like, again, this is going to be another rookie class where there's just not a ton of production, really. I mean, Will Reichert, beautiful, and Turner's a rotational piece. That's it.
I will say this, though. I am surprised, like, Walter Rouse hasn't been active on game day. Levi Drake Rodriguez, especially, like, he was, like, playing out there almost with the ones in the preseason, never active. Like, that to me is a little bit of a shock. I really thought he'd be part of this mix. But instead, you see Taki Taimani out there who's doing great in run defense. And I also knew he would have been active by now. I think they will be. They will get some snaps this year. Just as a general outlook, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen anything from any of those guys yet.
Yeah, I mean, after week one, when we saw that's the first time you start seeing like who's active, who's inactive, and after that, I was just kind of like, these guys will probably be inactive all year. Like, there's no reason Levi Drake Rodriguez will be active. Our defensive line is playing damn good. We got some decent depth. I think he's a guy that they look at like next year. Jerry Tillery, is he back? What do they do with Jonathan Bullard? That's when they start mixing him in. He's a perfect candidate to just kind of hang out for a year. So this is again a good problem. Same with Walter Rouse, Quisenberry, Q-Bear. He's gonna be like 93 years old next year. So Walter Rose will start getting in the mix.
I was thinking of this the other day, like who else is like, let's say Q-Bear gets hurt and one of the tackles get hurt.
Rouse.
Yeah, but he's not active. Like, so who?
Well, I mean, like Q-Bear.
Has Henry Byrne been active? Like
cover. Q-Bear covers both sides.
I know. What if he gets hurt? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, Walter Rouse is the next swing tackle.
Yeah, so they're not activating anybody else. I mean, what do? You put Jalen Redmond out there to tackle? This
is a draft class that the later guys could potentially have some wonderful depth or a potential starter at some point. It's all about Dallas Turner, McCarthy, and Will Reichert for the future.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to end up, I think, going to be in a very good draft class for the Vikings in a couple of years. Which I think the 3-year windows when you go and look back and you can start fairly grading a class. JD 93, that's an interesting point. Draft the center with the first pick next year. I think there's a few positions you look at. Center is definitely in the mix, so I'm not going to argue that one bit. This is it. Last call. If anybody want a super sticker to get on the wheel, it's almost trivia time.
Trivia time. I don't know the topic. I'm probably going to suck ass. Go for the. You can't go over or under. I would go for the under if you could.
Angelo, I think running backs is in the mix as well. Could you imagine getting Austin Genty from Boise State?
I don't want any first-round running backs. I don't want any second-round running backs. I like third-round running backs.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a third-round comp pick, so we'll take that.
I hated when we got Toby Gerhardt in round 2. That was stupid.
It was just absolutely mind-boggling.
AP was still in his prime. All right.
AP has been in the league for like 2 years. He was.
Yeah, I didn't get it at all.
It made no sense.
I didn't get it at all.
All right. So how many do I got to get right?
There's 6 questions. I think they might be easy. So let's say. So again, if you get it with no multiple choice, it's double the points. You could potentially get 12 points. I think you're gonna have to get. Let's go 6 here. Let's go 6 points.
I'll say it's gonna be tough to beat last week with the Jets with the hatch. I was on fire last week. That's gonna be tough to top.
Yeah. So no one wants a super sticker. All right. We got 12 on the wheel. It looks like. Well, Harmsy can't be on there twice.
Yeah. Oh, he's on there twice.
He's on there twice. All right. So 12 on the wheel.
Let's go.
All right. The category is the Vikings season so far.
All right. Interesting.
All right. First question. Who scored the first touchdown for the Vikings in 2024?
Jesus, I am going to be absolutely horrible at this. Jalen Naylor.
That's your final answer?
After the way you commented, I'm going to take multiple choice. Luft. Boy, he's on the wheel. Let's go. Let's
He's
go.
on the wheel. The multiple choice options are Justin Jefferson, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jalen Naylor, or Aaron Jones.
Shit. Is it Van Ginkel?
Dosa Dion is still here. He thinks he's got Nancy. You don't look at the comments, One Bar.
I'm not looking at the comments. I haven't cheated at this at all. The only reason Van Ginkel, the fact that he's the only defensive player, I'm leaning towards Jones or Van Ginkel.
Interesting.
Naylor, I'm over, which means it probably is him. I'm going Van Ginkel. I think he scored in week 1.
No, you're wrong the first time. You're wrong that time. It was Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones got the first touchdown for the Vikings.
Jones got the first touchdown?
He did. He did.
Hey, Aaron Jones, good. Hey, good play. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah, he bounced that thing out. Oh, Dion, you were right. Dion got it right. Dion is beating me right now.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Aaron Jones got the first. He would have been, honestly, he would have been my last pick.
Yeah, that was it. So who? Okay, question number 2. Who currently leads the Vikings in sacks?
It's got to be Patrick Jones. Final answer.
Patrick Jones is correct. He does lead the Vikings in sacks. You got 2 points. You got 2 points. You bounce back in a big way. You got
Van Ginkel must be 2 with 3, right?
I didn't write that down. I don't know.
All right, I'm sorry.
I think there's a couple guys actually tied with 3. Grenard might have 3 as well. All right. Well, Dion got it right. Dion's got 3. It's 3-2 right now.
I wish I could.
All right. Who is the Vikings' current yak leader? Yards after catch leader.
Thank you for that definition. Seems like Jefferson always is. I almost want to say Aaron Jones. Yak. Naylor
There's a lot of yaks in Canada.
Naylor pretty much just catches his balls in the end zone. Justin Jefferson, same thing, and then he's so tight coverage. Jordan Addison, like the average or just total yards?
Total yak yards leader.
I want to say Aaron Jones so bad. Give me multiple choice.
Dion said Nilpif. Multiple choice is Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Jordan Addison, Jalen Naylor.
I'm going Aaron Jones. I think it's Aaron Jones.
You are correct. It is Aaron Jones.
I actually done it without the multiple choice.
You said it. So yeah, it was Aaron Jones. You're at 3 points. Not bad. 3 points. 3 more to go to get the wheel to spin.
3 more points. 2 questions.
3 questions. There's an extra one. This
and I only need 3 points.
Yep.
Come on, 1 bar. Let's go. Piece of shit.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Blake Cashman leads the Vikings with 40 total tackles. Who is next?
Damn it. You know what? Coming into this, when you said the topic, I knew Blake Cashman led us in tackles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's next.
Yeah, you got 3 points. 3 questions ago. You can use
I think I know
choice.
who it is. Give me multiple choice.
All right. A, Cam Bynum. B, Harrison Smith. C, Josh Metellus. D, Byron Murphy.
That's Cam Bynum. That was my first guess. Final answer.
Cam Bynum is correct.
Damn it.
You're at 4 points. Dion got this one wrong. I think you you might be ahead of him by 1.
Who'd Dion say?
He said Byron Murphy.
Dion.
Actually, Murphy, it wasn't that far off.
I was thinking Bynum right out of the gates. But
all right, one bar. You're at 4 points with 2 questions left. You're sitting pretty good right now.
I only need 1. Let's go, baby.
All right, this one. All right, here we go. Who blew the Gallahorn in the Vikings home opener?
Somebody weird. It was Michael Conley. Final answer.
It was Mike Conley.
Yeah,
well done.
You know what? It wasn't weird. I love Mike Conley. I just like the first home game. I'm like, I don't know. Anthony Edwards ain't around. Like Mike Conley. I mean, this is a big deal.
All right.
That's game over, baby. Nailed it.
But we'll do the last question just for shits and giggles. Well done, one bar again. I think you've only lost once. So you're 4-1 right now.
Yeah,
no,
but
5-1.
That loss.
4-1. We didn't do week 1.
Biggest losses of my life.
It's true. It's true. All right. Dion's clapping for you. He knows you finally beat him in Vikings trivia. All right. Last question for a bonus. Sam Darnold hasn't thrown a touchdown pass since the second quarter against the Packers. Who caught that ball?
Second quarter against the Packers.
Stouffer's here. By the way, Stouffer, we all need to give you respect and love. You kind of called this start. And,
Stouffer,
you're the man. Give you your props.
Yeah, we thought you were absolutely crazy. You know your shit. Packers, second quarter. I want to say Naylor or Powell. Did Powell get a touchdown there? Was that a tough? I'm Brandon Powell, final answer.
No, it was Justin.
Damn it! I'm an idiot.
It was Justin Jefferson.
God.
Dion guessed it was Munt, but no, it was Justin Jefferson.
That would have been. Doesn't Brandon Powell have a touchdown this year? Didn't he get a tough one, like over the middle, like a real tough?
He didn't get it at the end of the half. It was Justin Jefferson.
Somebody look. I could have if Brandon Powell doesn't have a touchdown this year, I'm gonna be really pissed off. Like, that was the stupidest answer I could have ever given.
That was your answer? Was Brandon Powell? I wasn't listening.
I thought he had I thought he had one, like a really tough catch.
He got hurt for a second. He has no touchdowns this year.
Jesus Christ. Does he even have a catch? Probably doesn't have a catch.
He's got 3 catches for 2.
What a dumb answer. I'm so glad that I didn't lose on that answer. It would have been really upsetting.
Yeah, so we can spin the wheel. You did it.
Hold on,
you did it. Well done.
The comments here. All right, so
that was good. That was good.
Stouffer's here. Norpheus is here. Good to see you. Mike Weisenborn. Oliver, he guessed. Yeah, Dion did guess Johnny Munt.
He did. Johnny freaking Munsky.
All right, so the wheel is for One Bar and Lupagus swag. All the
unless they want to do something from one of our sponsors, we can do that too.
Oh yeah. Either One Bar and Lupagus swag. Like Dion doesn't want One Bar and Lupagus swag. He wants like a. We'll give you some options based off of who wins, and then remember all the super chats are in the running all October for a chance to win a Will Reichard jersey.
Wow. Reichard Ween, they're calling this month.
Show up to Thanksgiving just wearing that Will Reichard jersey.
Jeez, you get an extra scoop of potatoes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Nervous.
I'm not. I can't believe I said Brandon Paul. Stupid.
There it is.
FTY Matty Man is the champion. So, we got Mini Grown. We got Top the Tater. We got
Happy Nuts.
Boozy Jerky Happy Nuts. Send us an email, onebarlupagus@gmail.com. We'll make sure to take care of you, and One Bar and Lupagus swag is in there as well. But FT Matty Man, you are the winner, sir. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the super chats. We got a new member tonight as well. We appreciate all you guys hopping on.
Hell yeah. And thanks everybody for just, commenting, watching. It's a bye week. Enjoy it. Relax. We got a stress-free Sunday for football. Stay safe. If you're down there in the path of the hurricane, we want no one getting hurt there. It's a horrifying situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody stay safe. Appreciate everybody hopping on. FT Matty Man, email us, onebarlupagus@gmail.com. We will take care of you. And that is it. And Dos Dion, thanks for sticking around, man.
Hell yeah. Also, thanks Top Tater for sponsoring Horned Up tonight. And everybody remember this. On average, pubic hair grows about 1/2 inch per month.
Jesus. That's a lot.